You ever have that payday moment where you sit down, look at your balance, and think, okay, this time I'm really going to be responsible? You feel like you finally have some breathing room. For a few hours, maybe even a day, you feel secure. Then life happens. A week later, you open that bank app again and wonder, wait, where did it all go? It's never one huge mistake. It's the little things that add up: that extra coffee run because traffic was brutal, the quick delivery because you were too tired to cook after a long day, the subscription you meant to cancel months ago, or treating the grandkids because you want to see them smile. Suddenly, the money you planned to save for that emergency fund, the vacation with your spouse, or just peace of mind in retirement, it's quietly slipped away. And then the guilt hits. You think, I guess I'm just not good with money. But here's the truth I've learned after years of watching this pattern in my own life and in the lives of people just like you. Most of us aren't bad with money. We're just leaking it in ways we don't even notice. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I cut my expenses by about 30% without feeling deprived, without giving up the things that actually matter, and without turning my life into some joyless spreadsheet. This is a smarter, kinder system built for real adults with real responsibilities. Before we dive deeper, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. My name is Mike with Freedom Finance Mindset, and if you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, and you're tired of watching your hard-earned money disappear, this video is for you. Stick with me until the end. I've got a simple 7-day starter plan, plus some bonus strategies that have helped hundreds of people in our community create real breathing room. Most people think cutting expenses means cutting joy. They try the no coffee, no eating out, rice and beans only approach for a couple of weeks, and then they rebound hard, spending even more just to feel normal again. That's not sustainable. That's not a plan. That's a crash diet for your finances. The real goal isn't to spend less overall. It's to spend less on the things that don't actually bring you lasting satisfaction and protect the things that do: the family dinners, the occasional trip to see the kids, the hobbies that keep you feeling alive. That's how you cut expenses without feeling poor. Let's anchor this in reality. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American household spends around $78,000 per year. Bankrate reports that 34% of workers are living paycheck to paycheck. And Federal Reserve data shows many adults still can't cover a $400 emergency with cash on hand. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, especially in this stage of life where costs like healthcare, home maintenance, and helping family can sneak up on you. But here's the hopeful part. Fixing this is more about psychology and smart systems than pure math. Today, I'm sharing the exact framework that helped me and many in our audience reclaim control. Step 1. Identify the spending that doesn't buy real happiness. Step 2. Cut with smart substitutions, never deprivation. Step 3. Add gentle friction to impulse buys. Step 4. Lock everything in with automatic systems and defaults. Let's go deeper into each one. First, understand what a 30% cut really looks like for someone in our age group. When people hear cut expenses 30%, they panic and imagine slashing rent or the mortgage, which is rarely realistic. Instead, look at your spending in 3 layers: fixed necessities like housing, insurance, and debt payments; variable necessities like groceries, gas, and utilities; and discretionary spending, eating out, entertainment, shopping, subscriptions. For many of us, with a monthly take-home around $4,000 to $6,000, fixed costs might eat up $2,500, $3,000. Variable necessities, another $800, $1,200. That leaves $500, $1,000 in discretionary. You don't have to cut the big stuff. Trimming 2, 5, 30, 5% from discretionary and 10% from variable can easily deliver $250, $400 in monthly savings. That's $3,000 to $4,800 a year. Enough for a solid emergency fund contribution. extra retirement savings, or that family trip you've been putting off. Start by pulling up last month's bank and credit card statements. Categorize everything. Ask yourself, how much of this was truly optional? That number is your gold mine. Now, the game changer. Step 2. The joy per dollar rule. We don't miss the spending itself. We miss how it makes us feel convenience when we're exhausted, connection with family, a little reward after a tough week. Random cuts make your brain rebel. Instead, rate your discretionary expenses by joy per dollar spent. For each regular purchase, ask, how much real joy or value does this give me on a scale of 1 to 10? How much does it cost? How often? Then prioritize keeping the high joy items and gently reducing the low joy ones. Real example, that $18 food delivery a couple times a week might feel like a 6/10 after the first few bites. Meanwhile, your monthly streaming service that you and your spouse actually watch together every weekend might be a solid 9/10 for $15. Keep the streaming, plan the takeout. I'll share a personal story here. A few years ago, I was spending over $200 a month on random convenience meals. I rated them honestly. Most were a 5 or 6. I switched to one planned family takeout night per week and prepped a few easy meals I actually enjoy. Same satisfaction, way less cost. That one change alone saved me over $140 a month. Let's talk about the big 5 spending leaks that hit people our age hardest. Number 1. Convenience spending. Delivery, drive-thrus, quick store runs when you're tired. These charge a premium for your exhaustion. Solution? Plan it. I now allow 1 or 2 planned treats per week. Delivery dropped dramatically. Number 2. Subscription creep. Streaming, gym memberships you rarely use, cloud storage, meal kits, magazines. Go through your statements. Cancel or pause anything below a 7/10 joy. My rule: 1 music, 1 primary video service. Everything else must earn its place quarterly. Number 3. Impulse purchases. These are often emotional. I deserve this after a hard day or seeing friends' vacations. I added a 4-8-hour rule for anything over $50 and a 7-day rule for bigger items. Most urges fade. The money stays. Number 4. Transportation and errand leaks. Extra trips to the store add gas, snacks, and time. Batch your errands into 1 or 2 days a week. Many viewers have told me this alone saves them $50, $80 monthly. Number 5. Food decisions. When you're hungry and tired, convenience wins. I created a simple rotation of 8 to 10 meals my family actually likes that are affordable and quick. Not forever, just enough to reset habits. The hardest part isn't the math, it's the psychology. Your brain hates feeling like it's losing lifestyle. So, replace, don't just remove. Replace random takeout with planned family night. Replace retail therapy with a walk or hobby you love. Remember, a lot of that feeling behind comes from social media comparison, scrolling perfect vacations and new cars. Real wealth at this stage is different. No panic when the bills come. Options when life throws curveballs. The ability to help your kids or grandkids without stress. Breathing room. Here's how I made it permanent. Step 4. Lock it in with systems. Separate your accounts. 1 for fixed bills that auto-pays. 1 for planned spending. 1 for savings and retirement that you don't even see easily. Use weekly spending caps instead of monthly. They feel more real. If your discretionary is $700 a month, that's roughly $175 a week. When it's gone until next week. No guilt. Add small friction. Remove saved cards from apps. Use cash for certain categories if that works for you. Automate transfers of your wins straight to savings the day you get paid. For those of you thinking about retirement, these small changes compound powerfully. An extra $300 a month, invested wisely over 10 to 15 years, can mean tens of thousands more in the bank when you need it most. Now, here's your simple 7-day starter plan to get going without overwhelm. Day 1. Review last month's spending and categorize. Day 2. Rate your top 10 discretionary expenses by joy. Day 3. Cut or reduce 2 low-joy items. Day 4. Schedule 1 meaningful weekly treat you'll actually look forward to. Day 5. Set your weekly spending limit and separate the accounts. Day 6. Add friction, remove saved cards, and review subscriptions. Day 7. Transfer your first batch of savings and celebrate the win. Do this, and you'll start feeling the difference within 2 weeks. Bonus tips for our age group. Look at healthcare and insurance costs, shop plans annually. Downsize unused possessions for extra cash. Consider part-time consulting or hobbies that generate income if you want. And talk openly with your spouse or partner. Shared goals make everything easier. Let me be honest, willpower alone almost never works long-term. Systems do. When you build the right ones, cutting 30% doesn't feel like sacrifice. It feels like finally stopping payments for things you didn't truly value. So here's your move today. Comment below with the number 1 category stealing your money right now. Delivery, subscriptions, impulse buys, or something else. Which one are you tackling first? If you want more practical money strategies designed for real-life budgeting for retirement, protecting your family's future, and building lasting wealth without stress, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got a lot more coming. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You've already taken a powerful step just by being here. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and remember, you've got this.